Oh, jeez. I didn't even have the window open. We're professionals here. Hey everyone, welcome back to... And our microphone's way up in the middle of nowhere. Hey everyone, welcome back to Playing Quietly. My name's Ryan. We are back with more Path of Exile 2, Dawn of the Hunt. Our voice is cracking all over the place because that's just what we do, I guess. We are asking the question, is the new league really that bad? There has been a lot of talk of how poor... I won't argue that the launch has not been flawless. Or I won't argue that the launch has been flawless. There has definitely been some problems. But I've also seen a lot of really hyperbolic takes on the state of the game. I would say for a first league, this is a pretty poor showing. At least so far. I haven't made it to maps yet. Yesterday was kind of a day. I didn't even have a chance to get on until 4 o'clock. So we missed out on quite a bit of playtime yesterday, where I'm actually pretty far behind most people. I planned to try to be kind of in line with people, but I didn't realize how crazy some people were going to be mashing. I think Rax was playing for 17 hours straight is what I saw. That's pretty insane. So, I don't know, respect to people who can do that. I, not unfortunately, like I said, the reason I had to cut things short is it was my daughter's first swimming lesson, and I damn sure wasn't going to miss that, so. And then yesterday was a day, so I just didn't have a chance to get on. But today we're back. Yesterday, some things that happened, or I guess some things that have happened since the launch. There was a lot of talk of what it took to kill just regular white mobs, and it was pretty ridiculous. I think a lot of people had the same experience of going into the second zone, and so the zone right after the first town, and getting bitten by a wolf and it taking 60% of your health away. I don't think that was a pretty uncommon experience. So GGG did a nerf. They rolled that nerf back, and then they've re-implemented it. I think the nerf is probably a good idea. Let me make sure. Where are we? The nerf is probably a good idea. If the main difficulty is just that your mobs are damage sponges, nobody's having fun with that. It's not that the game is difficult. I saw somebody else have this take, so this is not an original take by any means, but if your game's difficulty derives from the fact that it takes forever to kill an enemy, like, that's not difficult. I mean, it's like, I've seen the word slog thrown around quite a bit, and I'd have to agree. It's not fun. And I've also seen some really, really dumb takes of people saying, oh, they implemented easy mode for scrubs. Like, it's not easy mode. Again, having mobs that are damage sponges and bosses that are damage sponges doesn't make your game difficult. It makes your game tedious and annoying. So lowering the health is a good idea, in my opinion. I saw also a lot of people mentioning the Act 2 boss as being extremely difficult. And I mean, I don't want to put words in people's mouths, but I swear I heard Rax say something about the Act 2 boss being a bit difficult for whatever character he was on. I'm not sure if he was on his Amazon or his Lich, but the Act 2 boss, when I got there, I hadn't really touched gear. I had not bought anything off of the trade website, and I got rolled the first time I went in there. The first few times I went in, actually. I think I got him to phase 2 once. It was purely that I was taking way too much damage. Like, each hit took me down to maybe a quarter of my health, and I wasn't able to heal through it. And that specifically, the thing that was specifically killing me was his little tracking pylons, the little lightning things. And I don't know that there is a good way to, if there is a way to avoid them, I don't know what it is. But anyway, those are really screwing me. And once I did go on the auction house, I got a much better weapon. I got some gear with some much needed upgraded stats. I mean, some of my gear was like level 5. But up until then, I had been doing okay. So it's not, I wouldn't say that it was that bad, at least for what I was doing. Wow, what does this guy got going on? That's pretty cool. In any case, yeah, we're kind of moving right along now, and I'm really curious to see how Act 3 ends up. There are a few things in our play session today that are going to be interesting to see. Chief among them is going to be... So our number one goal for today is to get a river hag with the proper affixes on it. So we're going to be looking for either the temporal bubble or resists. We are in sore need of resist. As you can see here, this is a pretty sorry state right now. Our cold and lightning damage are in the toilet. That's actually something. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can't find a ring. So let's go to... Damn it. I think if we... Uh-oh. Yep, that's not good. So that was a big problem last night that we mentioned was... or that I forgot to mention was the DD... I'm assuming it was a DDoS attack. That really can't be... Oh yeah, so a bunch of people got disconnected. I'm hoping that is not going to be the case for the majority of today. If you are the kind of loser that feels you need a DDoS a game, I don't know, get fucked, I guess. Is this somebody's pet? Alright. Let's take a look. So we're looking for specifically a topaz ring. And we want... So we're going life. We're going at least 50. Probably do a lot more. We want accuracy. And we want lightning resist. I'm gonna say 30. And max is 35. So that doesn't exist. God damn. Three exalted, man alive. Yeah, I mean that I can't. That is a really overpriced ring. What if we were to take off the lightning resist? There we go. I can do an exalted. Man, no, not again. Come on. I'm pretty sure the DDoSing is continuing. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, so I'm looking here. Other people are having the same issue. Not sure if this is on the Asian servers only or what. Let's try and maybe get out of the town. Let's see if that makes any difference. So let's go on back to where we were. I have a feeling this probably isn't going to make much of a difference for us, but let's give it a shot anyway. Let's also continue to check. Want to chat? So a lot of these early game weapons, not weapons. Early game gear is just, I don't think it's going to be worth it in the long run to spend an exalted on a pretty suboptimal ring.
There is still late. Maybe the keep looking.
One other thing I do want to check. Let's see. Wait, 2 max roll builds. Let's see if they have any guides up for the Huntress yet. Do not. How about community builds? We are still following Udijo's build. His build has a lot of really positive feedback on it. I've been having fun with it. Oh, that's interesting. His rotation is different from what I've been doing. Very interesting. So he's going Explosive Spear, Storm Lance, Spearfield? I've been going Spearfield, Explosive Spear, Storm Lance. Interesting. Given, has he changed the build? Given what the build was, at least? No, it looks like it's the same build. Build looks the same. Alright, so let's actually play a video game here. Oh, that's right, we've changed our buttons a little bit. Gotta get used to this again. I changed it last night as I was very groggily playing. Ooh, what is this? I have never seen this before. Let's clear the room. I want to know what the hell's in here. Oh, actually, let's identify this before we get shut out of the server. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't do anything. So let's just give this a shot. Yikes! Help me! Help me! Okay, you're kind of trapped in there, aren't you? All right with that. Let's just take care of these jerks first. Thank you. Drop something cool, please. You didn't really drop anything cool.
I have enough in my pack already.
That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. All these fucking ghosts. So, as I mentioned before, we are looking to get a river hag, and we're looking to get a river hag that has the optimal things on it. So we're going for either resistances, or more than likely, what I'd like. Shit. What I'd really like to see is nice. What are you? Armor. Actually, anything like that, we're gonna. Get the fuck out of here. I'll take you. What I'd really like to see is Temporal Bubble. I think Temporal Bubble with River Hag is going to be real good. Ooh. This Keth armor. We actually can. So let's. I don't want to zone it. Zone back. I think we're just gonna get fucked again. Or maybe is it that we're going AFK? We're not doing anything. That could definitely be a thing. Let's see about activating these generators first. It's either going to be in one of these side rooms, probably. I will say that the companion that I currently have, this is actually a pretty good companion. I'm not sure how much damage we're actually doing with the poison. Doesn't seem like a lot. But the bubble, or the resistances are really nice to have. Stuff like that, we definitely want to pick that up. So let's hope we can do this quickly and not get disconnected. I guess at the very least the login seems like it's working pretty well, so
Quickly.
oops. There we go.
Need a guide?
So let's disenchant. Oh, that's... Ooh, actually, hell yeah, that's probably pretty decent. Oh, actually, that might be pretty good. The Amazon at least is it's kind of hard to give a real opinion because, as we've discussed, everything feels a lot slower right now. But I've been enjoying the class. There are some really good bursty moves to it. Obviously, having not reached the full potential of it yet, it's kind of too early to say. But what I will say, long story short, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's not the favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing that I've played, but it's really fun. Still very, very good. All right, let's just throw some of this stuff up. You never know. Someone might buy it. Exalted. The real, I think the real determining factor on whether or not the class is going to be good is how well some of the minions work. And as I was just discussing, the minion I currently have, of course it would be damage with bows. Why wouldn't it be? The minion I currently have is doing really well. Having the poison's not doing a whole lot. I feel like something might be a little bit broken there. But did I throw that belt away? Shit. So I feel some might be broken with the damage, but the damage isn't really what you're shooting for. You're shooting for the different buffs that you can get. So right now I'm getting a resistance buff, and what we're going to be looking for next is river hags that have temporal bubble. That is, I think, going to be really, really, really good. I hope I'm right about that. Bleed, I want bleed to be good. I love bleed specs. Almost every game that I play, I tend to gravitate towards a bleed spec, but it doesn't seem like... That's not true. So Rake seemed good early on, but I don't know how well it is performing late game. I've kind of leaned into I've leaned into the elemental spears, so we have what are we running? We're running explosive spear and thunderous lance. Storm lance. And so far, the burst damage on that is really, really good. So I'm getting sidetracked. It's okay though. Let's dump this crap off. I don't want to stay in town too long because we keep getting disconnected here. But no, I'm definitely going to... we'll take a quick look. How many bleed things there actually are. Out there, that's what we wanted to pick up.
Best ask Alva.
So let's just take a quick look in this area. Bleed. So yeah, there's some stuff over here. Like, this is... Let's take a look. What do we got here? Magnitude. Knockback bleeding enemies is probably what we wanted. Yeah, so something like that could actually, especially with all the buffs we get with Spear. At some point, I am probably going to try and morph this into some kind of bleed build. Like I said, I mean, the other game that I played a lot before this, Remnant 2, bleed build. Of course, bleed in Elden Ring. I don't know. I just love bleed builds. They're fun. So that's probably what we'll try. We'll try something later. All right, back to the task at hand. Let's blow through this so we can get to where the river hags are. We can get our river hag, or we can start the hunt for the perfect hag. Remnant 2 is a fantastic game. I feel like they had a really good idea with what they wanted to do for the actual end game, like the boss rush. They had a good idea, but the execution of it is a bit lacking. There's a lot more that they could have done with it, and like Insipidus had a really good take on it. I liked a lot of what he had suggested. I gotta remember where my buttons are again. Again, I switched my buttons late last night as I was calling it quits for the night. Let's take a look. What do we running here currently? We need some stuff for our beast. We need loyalty and minion mastery. So let's throw loyalty on there. I don't think I currently have anything on my companion. I don't. So let's go loyalty. Loyalty. All right. I don't know. Did you play any of the boss rush stuff or interact with the prism system at all for Remnant 2? That's another. The prism system gets a lot of hate, and I kind of understand where it comes from. Like, it's a decent system, but you're essentially, by the time you're actually making use of it, you don't need it anymore. So I don't know. An odd choice. Like I said, if they had... My take on the end game of it is, had they implemented it a long time ago and had a chance to maybe build off of it, and then... I don't know, just the way it works right now, there's no... Once you have the prism system, you don't need it anymore. You don't need the power. You're basically just trying to beat your time in boss rush, which means nothing. So I don't know, there's just not meaningful interaction with it in the game. You get these crazy strong buffs. God damn, 500 plus hours and you didn't play the last patch? Or the last update? The last patch or the last update? Or I guess the last DLC, more appropriately. God, I'm curious now, how many hours do I have in that game? Let's see. How many hours do I have in Remnant 2? This is gonna give me an existential crisis here. Oh, poor Remnant 2. I don't even have you on my thing. I feel bad now. Do I even have you? Oh, no. Oh, no, okay. I do have Remnant 2 installed. Damn. Like, I've played a lot of Remnant 2, I thought. Yeah, I have 526 hours in Remnant 2. Maybe I'm efficient. That's what it is.
Here it comes! That was almost a challenge.
But I don't know if what stopped you from playing the last DLC? Oh shit, there's still. Where are you? There you are. Nice. What do we got? Oh, come on, man. Okay, so it's not just being in town. That sucks. Hopefully it places us back roughly where we were. So... okay. I mean, shit happens, you know. Other games come out. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is around the time Helldivers came out. I was really late to the Helldivers game because, for whatever reason, the message that we get here says that it's only available in the local language. So if it wasn't, it made it seem like it wasn't going to be in English if I had bought it. So I held off on it for a long, like, I don't know, weeks, maybe a month. But then a buddy of mine in Australia bought it and said it was really good and I was being dumb. Yeah. But yeah, I also kind of fell out of love with that game. As a lot of people did. You have to excuse my rambling. I am still very tired. Do I at least... Oh, you bastard game! Come on, man. You can't do that. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm gonna be really... Oh, come on. Did I lose all those gems, too? Or the jewels? Gems? I don't know. I can't even think now. I'm so upset. God damn it. Alright, this is kind of a tough spot we're in. Like, if this is gonna be... I didn't even have a chance to check out what that armor was. I'm gonna be really bummed if we lost, like... The armor sucks, but did we lose... Okay, we didn't lose the jewels. That's good. It's at least something. Man, that sucks though. I'm not super stoked. What is this guy got going on? Well, hell, I'm not... If we're just gonna lose progress like that, it's a tough call. Oh, yeah, this is actually pretty good too. I should probably think about selling you. We'll go with one exalted. Damn. All right. Let's put that behind us. Yes, we lost the armor, but we still have some stuff that we picked up. So let's make a mental note of the XP that we have, and we'll keep on going. We're at about 20,000. Sorry, 20 million. All right, so let's keep this going. Let's see if we can. Oh man, we were so fucking far. Oh, okay, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. It happens.
But it isn't charged.
I'm assuming it's a DDoS thing and not GGG's servers just being garbage. Let's take another look at the community hub. Come on. There we go. Well, no one seems to be talking about their disconnects. Or at least the thread's been pushed down.
Look out!
God damn it. Okay, come on. Remember your buttons. Maybe I should just reinstate where my buttons were. And as far as I can tell, I don't know, this is... I'm kind of following Udijo's build, so... It kind of seems like this is where things are headed with the Amazon, at least for now. I said the bursty damage is nice. Bleed is going to work well in conjunction. It seems like Bleed's going to work well in conjunction with things like crit. So, I mean, I do love a good crit Bleed build. Come on, let's see some other good item here that doesn't immediately get deleted from my inventory. One of the things that I'm not a big fan of with this build, or I guess with this character, is the wind up on every attack. So if you'll notice, dropped garbage. What a dick. So if you notice, like when you throw the spear, there's a big wind up there. When you throw the lightning lance, whatever the hell it's called, storm lance, there's an even bigger wind up. That is canceled if you hit any other action. So you can kind of just sit here and go back and forth, and I don't know, it's kind of silly. I really wish that weren't the case. Part of me thinks that it is there so that you can cancel out of, or you can, I guess, dodge cancel. But I'm still not a fan of it. Alright, so we got a soul core, that's good. We're gonna need that. I guess the main thing is if you're used to the really zippy specs or builds. For example, I don't know, one of my favorite builds from, I guess, the base game, if you want to call it that, is the Storm Arrow Deadeye. Like, that is such a fun build to play. You can run around, like, it clears things so fast. I can't kill a boss on it for a damn, because, I don't know, I fucked up my build, kind of. Or at least the way I spread my stats. I didn't do it well, so I can't swap out gear for killing bosses. So I cannot kill a boss on that build, but I can clear maps like nobody's business. And it's super fun because it's super fast. This is a much more slow-paced, methodical playstyle. There's a lot of kind of, I hesitate to call it a skill shot because the AoE on it is pretty big. You don't have to be super accurate. But it's a lot, it's very different and it's fun in different ways. When I have had trouble on some bosses, for example, the Act 2 boss, it did feel really slow and kind of shitty. But I think their intention with what they've done with this patch is to slow down boss fights so it actually feels like a boss fight. That was one of my kind of complaints about the Act 3 boss, is for what was essentially the final boss in the game, kind of final story boss anyway, it felt very underwhelming. There was a lot of cool shit going on, but I never felt like I was ever in danger. Like, I don't think I've ever died on that boss, whereas Act 2 boss, I died a few times. I wasn't expecting this to be a super difficult game when I faced the Act 1 boss for the first time, but that took me legit probably an hour or two to beat. Like, I had to really figure, yeah, I had to figure the game out. I don't even think, like, I hadn't figured out that dodging didn't have iframes. I guess doesn't have iframes. Yeah, I haven't played the classes that I've played are, of course, is in almost any ARPG, stretching all the way back to Diablo 2. I gravitate towards minions. That's what I play in Diablo 2. That's what I play in was it Grim Dawn? That's what I play in Last Epoch. If there is a minions build to be had, I will make it. I suppose the exception there is I played almost exclusively Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. And Diablo 4, I just haven't played Diablo 4 all that much. I wouldn't say I'm a specialist in any build in Diablo 4. Let's see. What could I do? I'm really scared to corrupt my spear. Something that's just bad news bears. We're not gonna do that. I will say that so while I wasn't clearing things crazy fast on my Infernalist, I was clearing things very consistently. I died very few times. Where the fuck am I supposed to... Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's what... Actually, so I did not... My Necromancer was always Bone Storm. Or Bone Storm, Bone Shield. I forget what it was called. I forgot. I did switch up to Necro for. I still mainly played. Like, I think I started every season as Demon Hunter. Maybe? Almost every season is Demon Hunter. And then eventually I also made a Necromancer. I think I may have started Necro 1 or 2 seasons. But no, I actually never played I've never played the Minions builds for Necromancer in D3. I really like the is it Bone Storm or it's Bone Shield, right? I'm pretty sure it's Bone Shield, but then like the rune might be Bone Storm. Regardless, you know, I'm sure you know what build I'm talking about. I miss D3. D3 was great. I miss. Let me rephrase that. I miss expansion D3. I miss D3 when D3 was good.
That's done it. Right then, back to the main chamber.
I still played a lot of D3. Like, oh man, I remember the dark times of farming the pony level and having what we affectionately called the pony funnel. That was the only way to get good gear consistently. And having the tendrils on, I forget what it was called. E3 seems so long ago. It was so long. God, oh my God. I don't want to think about when Diablo 3 came out. That's.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Really? What we got here? Is there a door here that oh, okay. I'm just done. I haven't had a chance to play my Infernal. I haven't had a chance to really play anything but my
That was almost a challenge.
my Amazon so far for the new patch, but I've heard Minions is. I don't know if it's unplayable. I've like at the beginning of the stream, I said there's been a lot of hyperbole about the state of the game at the moment, and I keep hearing Minions is just completely unplayable now. And I'm wondering if that's the truth or if it's just that Minions got nerfed and kind of brought more into line with what their vision for the game is. Because I wouldn't say Minions was. I don't know. Were Minions overpowered? That's a good question. Like I said, I could very consistent. Like I think the last thing that I actually had problems with, the last thing that I couldn't kill, was the Arbiter of Ash. Like I finally was able to face the boss, and I just got completely wrecked. And most of that is just down to me not knowing the fight, I think, and probably a bit of not being 100% optimized. But still, even in the state that I was, I think I got him to phase 2. I didn't do it consistently, but still, like, that's... I don't know, if a scrub like me can do that well, maybe the build is kind of OP. Also, I mean, I had very little investment in that character until maybe the last few days, just because I wanted to... Oh, geez, we forgot what we were doing. Where are my buttons? Alright, come on. Let's see, what are we doing here? So, yeah, I mean, this is not an act boss by any means, but... Still, it's got that really nice bursty damage. We're not not even playing optimally. I don't like the having. I wish Rage had a little bit more time on it. And you did. Uh oh. I don't know what's going on.
Shouldn't be a problem, Albert.
Large soul core. We can't pick it up. What do we got? What do we got? Leather buckler. Probably not worth picking up. Are we able to pick up? I think large soul core. How big are you? Are you 4 squares? Yep. Cool. All right. Turn to infested baron. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Whether or not we actually unlocked, yeah, did we? I think we did. Also, Scarface, I haven't said it, but I appreciate you being here. I always say I am very appreciative anytime anyone is willing to give a smaller streamer the time of day and come check out what we got going on. Anyone who stops by, I appreciate you. And especially when someone is willing to hang out and chat and keep me company, I'm even more appreciative. Ugh. Alright, let's go back to town and hopefully we don't disconnect. If I was a smarter man, I would have brought tissues in here so I can... Oh god, I'm sick again. See, this is where my wife is currently taking our daughter to the doctor because all 3 of us are sick. It seems like ever since we got the Rona in America, like ever since we got back, I think, of course, we got sick on the plane. That's to be expected.
How can I be of
But I think
Thank you.
we've all been sick maybe 3 or 4 times since we got back from the US.
Yes.
Oh, disappointment. That's what you do. Ugh.
See you.
Oh no, yeah, we missed the staff. That sucks. I think. Yeah, we did. Damn.
Need a guy.
Let's disenchant you. I think we'll probably disenchant. Man, that's pretty good for low level, I think. Maybe we'll put you up on the auction house. We're gonna have to remake the jewelry box. Let's do it. Let's find the jewelry box. Let's go 5. Oh, that's not good. We're about to get disconnected again. God damn it. Alright, let's just sit here and wait for it. Come on, let's do it. You know you want to. Maybe if we can we go back? Can we go back? Can we go back? We're not gonna be able to go back, are we? We're so close. Damn it! Why do you do? So this is the kind of thing that makes me think. But if it was a memory leak issue, whoa, shit, earthquake. Not a huge one, but enough to give me the jolt there. Not a fan of that. Alright, let's go see what the damage is. Okay, so we didn't really lose too much.
Welcome. Farewell.
We're gonna sell
Some odds and ends we found. My
you
tribe could
and
use.
you. Let's just take a look. Nah. disenchant you then. Take these rings. We're gonna sell you for an exalted. Again, you never know. People might buy it. Try you two, maybe. I mean, that's what. Oh, I thought that was way more. Okay, that's actually kind of poopy. But I don't know. Again, someone could buy it. Make it all worth it. Did we not? I thought we disenchanted you. All right, let's go back. One thing that I would really like to see them do is implement... God damn it. Come on, Ryan. I would like there to be some more waypoints here in this area. Take that spear.
I despise the Val, but there's something to be said for their craftsmanship.
A lot of stuttering. What's going on here? Leveled up. So this is actually an important level. I believe we're now going to be able to use... Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and do you. Oh, actually, I have quite a bit. So we'll do... let's make sure we get the heavy hitters, the important players. Damn it. Come on, Ryan. Use brain. I know it make the thinky pain, but you gotta do it. So some other things that we have seen, what are you using? You are using Barrage and Lightning Spear for a single target, I believe. So Barrage. I don't... Really? I feel like I don't use Disengage that much. What are you using on Barrage? Premeditation, Arcane Tempo, Murderous Intent, and Lightning Spear. You're using Volt and Lightning Exposure. Okay. Do I have? I don't believe I do. I don't have the stuff to make that happen right now, so let's just upgrade stuff we got left. We got plenty of gems for it, so it'll be fine. All right. Use your buttons, Ryan. There you go. We know what we're doing. I've been playing extremely slow. Let's bump this up.
Any Azak what gets in me way is as good as dead.
Get wrecked. Nice. Something that is snagged there. Strong box.
Nowhere safe.
Actually, that is one thing I will say is I do love the voice actor. I don't know if I love the voice actor. I love the voice for the Huntress here. The voice acting is, I just enjoy her accent. It's very nice. It's pleasant to listen to. It is the antithesis of the voice from, it's because my friends have been playing a lot of it, or playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
I've enough in me pocket already.
The Monster Hunter Worlds handler. That voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Interesting. Okay. No, we're good. I know what we're looking for. All right. Whoa, hang on now. Let's not get killed. Take that. Open this up. So there, we're just trying to mash here. We're so close to what we actually want to be farming. I really should actually just check if the river hag is even worth. Maybe there's like another beast that I should be going after. If anyone knows, please let me know, as I'm super excited to try and get the river hag. I feel like just because it's such an annoying enemy when I face it, I feel like it's gonna be good, but I have no idea. It could be absolute garbage and then I'll just be disappointed, but I don't know, disappointment's funny to watch. Speaking of which, my wife and I were having a semi-serious conversation about like how are we gonna handle things like Santa Claus with our daughter, like, because at some point, like, we're not wealthy people by any stretch of the imagination, and I feel like a lot of kids have this thought, I mean, certainly I did, that Santa Claus can bring you anything he wants. And, or no, not anything he wants. Santa Claus will bring you anything you want. And we're thinking it's like, well, at some point we're gonna have to like have a conversation with her and explain that, well, Santa can't bring you everything, but he can bring you something. And I don't know, just, we had some funny thoughts on what we could do there.
Watch your step.
Because you have to explain it without blowing your cover. Like, you can't just let your kid know, like, Santa ain't real. I don't know, weird shit that I never thought that I'd have to consider in my life. And here we are. Oh, yeah, we can't pick you up. Shit. Man, oh, God, I don't want to go back down. Wow. All right. Please don't disconnect. All right, let's see. What do we got here?
Quickly.
Quickly indeed. I don't disagree with you there. Nothing we can disenchant or salvage. What about disenchant? How are you? What do you got? All projectile skills +1, not bad, but not good enough. What do you got? Mana. What do you have? Extra fire, spell damage, crit. Probably not very good.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. Did we never pull the lever here?
Just do it, yeah.
Did that actually open anything? Are we supposed to go? No? What did you change? Anything it's going to be over here, probably? There we go. Definitely a cool move. Always take those scraps. I suppose the one kind of drawback, and it's a pretty big drawback to any of these beasts that have like area of effect type things, like this poison cloud, it really does kind of clutter the screen and makes things kind of unseeable. And like I said, I don't think the poison's actually doing anything. Like, it doesn't seem to have like a noticeable damage over time. It is there, it ain't doing a lot. But then again, like I think many people have said, minion damage is kind of in the toilet. Let's just take a look. What do you... Okay, no, it is doing something. Alright. Not a lot, but there is at least a dot. Alright, we got at least a checkpoint. That's something. I feel like I should be throwing up portals. So if I do get disconnected and thrown back to town, that we're not completely boned. In fact, we'll throw one up just to throw it up. Might have to go make another coffee. Possibly even make a Red Bull run. Damn, out of room again. You know, a lot of that's my fault. I need to... evasion, energy shield. We'll pick you up, at least take a look at you. I guess that's something else I also need to take into account when I talk about the state of difficulty of things. I am massively pretty well over leveled, I think, for the area. Yeah, we're, well, not massively over leveled, but we're definitely over leveled for where we're at. That is definitely something to take into account. When I finished the Act 2 boss, I was definitely way over leveled. I think maybe I was 35. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, yep. I know where we're at. I know what we're doing. We like those. You know what? I wonder, can we? I don't imagine we can. No. So can we get up on that second level there? That'd be pretty cool. I am not using our leap here. What is it? Thunderous leap? I'm not using that nearly as much as I think I probably should. And here is what we are looking for. I believe this is going to let us get into the place that has... Yes. Nice.
The lake should be all but drained by now.
Let's get back to town. Let's go get our river hag. Oh my gosh. Oh, sleepy baby. My goodness. Let's dump some stuff off.
What have you learned?
Be warned, friend.
Yeah, gotcha. Max life, that's not bad. Accuracy rating, crit damage. I don't imagine you're any good.
Keep your eyes shut.
Okay, so... Alright, let's go get the river hag. Let's not...
You drain... Oh.
What do you got? You got anything? Didn't think so. No worries. No worries at all.
Stay where.
We do have this though. What are we putting? Minion mastery, that's right. Really? Oh, it's because it's all gems. I'm an idiot. Oops. Why? Okay, I know why he's doing it. God damn it. Alright, it's fine. There's gotta be something else. Is it... Oh, what? Did I not put loyalty on Tame Beast? Oh, you fucking game. There we go. Okay. Alright, now let's go get our damn hag.
An entire city lost to time. Let's hope that weren't for good reason.
I'm really, really, really hoping we can do some really dumb shit with the river hag.
Beyond this, however,
I'm
I recommend
guessing probably not, but... So, we need to be on the lookout for river hag with preferably temporal bubble. We will also take resistances, though.
The size of this place. I can hardly believe it.
This one's also going to be a bit difficult because I don't think the river hags are particularly sturdy. So when we do come across one, we're going to be sure not to just outright mash it. Especially given how bursty some of our stuff is. Oh, a little bit choppy. A little bit of the chop. Oh, there we go. We got a river hag. Let's see, how much damage does a regular one take? Okay, so a regular one at least cannot survive the full rotation. That's good to know. Next step is to find one that has temporal shield, or I guess at the very least a. That is a new helm type, is it not? Who are you? I don't think I've ever seen this. Viper cap. We don't need a forked spear. Time to garbagey. By pet, do you mean minion? That's a good question. I don't know why you couldn't. I would assume. Yeah, I mean, I would assume you could. The problem being that, like, you may have been gone when I was talking about it, but a lot of people have said minions are completely unplayable right now, and I don't know how much of that is hyperbole or how much of it is just the truth of it. I would be very interested to see how having a minion, or having, yeah, I guess a beast on, like, for example, like an Infernalist, like how would that interact? I feel like something that really leans hard into minion damage, like specifically plus to minion skills. Then again, let's. Oh shit. Shit. Alright, let's take care of this before we start using our brain. I don't want to die. or who? Whoa, whoa, what blew? Oh, Fatty blew up. Okay. If only we could get a river with. There we go. Put you there. Anything else? Oh, the arraignments. You never. Let's pick it up. We don't have room. All right, we're gonna go back. Okay, that's one thing I did want to look at was. I actually don't know if. I would assume these count as minions. I've never actually looked at the wording on it. Cheese and crackers. Oh, idiot. There you go. Here we go. What do we got? What does this count as? Companion. Oh, no, it does say minion. Okay. Yeah, so... I don't see a reason that it wouldn't have good interaction with, like, an Infernalist. Something that, again, leans heavily into the plus minion thing. Okay, what do we got?
Here to help.
Let's disenchant. Oh, that. Hang on now. That's an interesting one. We might keep you around just because you do have plus minion skills. Max life. We can throw you away safely. Evasion, max mana, rarity. I don't think so. I'm curious to put a little more into you. So if you can get the plus spirit. And unfortunately at this early stage,
Keep your
I just don't want to put too much
shut.
into it. But we will hang on. Oh, what the hell? Apparently I hung on to a lot of stuff. Didn't even check what you were. Let's go see.
How can I apply?
Lightning damage, accuracy.
Thank
Let's try and clear our bag up a little bit here. So let's go drop off our currencies. Any more? We do. We do. We do. Yep. Let's get rid of our essences. I think that's all. We need a place to put our other stuff. Let's get rid of gems for now. I said we'll come back and deal with some of that stuff a little later. Alright. I don't know why we're hanging onto this belt.
Welcome.
Probably because... yeah, there we
Take
go.
your time. It's a deal.
There you go.
Be wary.
Alright. Back on the hunt. Let's find that hag. Let's remind ourselves, before we kill it, we need to hit the... we need to hit our Pokeball thing. Yep.
Come on! Look out!
What are you? Oh.
Ready to hunt?
Oh, you're going over here.
Spin it! Guide us!
Whoa. Yikes. Can we maybe get out of that? Oh, come on, Ryan. Use your noodle. Use the skills that you have. There you go. That spear. I think I see a better mana flask there. Not too shabby. Alright, mana flask, what do you got? Recover applies instantly. We like that. But spear, what do you got? Melee skills. Absolute balls. Well, then again, I guess if we were like a rake heavy spec, that's what you would want to go after. That might be one of the downfalls too, is I think a lot of what we're doing needs both melee and projectile. So the fact that you're not focusing on one or the other, I don't know, I guess it's like Elden Ring, like splitting damage is almost never a good thing. Or maybe not necessarily not a good thing, but I don't know how helpful it ever has been. It's pretty rare. Actually, I think it's always a bad idea to split your damage. Oh shit. I didn't check. I don't think that was an opener. No, it definitely wasn't. And even if it was, it's not the elite we're looking for. It's going to be very obvious. It's either going to have the thing on the ground like what we see here with this minion, or it's going to have a big ass temporal bubble around it. So it's going to be pretty hard to miss.
Aye.
Problem lies in that we're going to have to do this area that I despise many times, I think. Just my hunch. Oh, and we got a level. Where are we going? Okay, we're traveling up into here. I think next. Anything that is going to give us damage is going to be a good time. We're not necessarily looking for elemental stuff yet. That is going to be the next step, though. If we take a look at our thing here, we're going to be coming up here next, I think. Or, sorry, here. I think. Hard to say, actually. I don't really want to run. Part of me wants to run and just try and find a hag. But if we do that, we're going to get into an issue where I don't think we are able to just tank the damage that's going to be coming our way. There's a hag here. Yeah. It's just, that's a lot of damage. One? No. That's another thing that I've seen a lot of people complain about is how quickly minions, not just the companions, minions die. I think maybe Rax was talking about how his skeletal army just got wiped out. Or basically getting one shot by everything. Somewhere around here there's a hag. Where are you at? That is actually very helpful, that it really fucks up your screen like that. Oh, we don't need a voodoo charm. Get out of here. What do we got here?
No rest for the wicked, eh? Another hunt, another trophy.
Has the potential to have something on it, but actually, I don't know. Like I said many times, minions have been massively nerfed, so maybe those scepters with spirit and plus minion skills, maybe those are worthless now. It is a little odd to me that of all the builds, like that one got the biggest hit with the nerf bat. Like the gear needed to get that build online is so specific. I guess you could make the same argument with the Spark Sorceress. Like, you need a very, very specific gear set to make that viable.
Look out!
And yeah, that's the one that gets the biggest nerf. Kind of odd. But oh, it also did seem very consistent in how well it performed. That was something I was talking about with my buddies last night. Again, going back to the hyperbole around this league and the patch and all the nerfs of the specs. One thing that I saw people talk about was how easy the base game was, and it was just sort of a cakewalk. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was crazy difficult. Definitely compared to something like Diablo, it was a lot more difficult. But I also have to wonder how many of these people that were complaining about the lack of difficulty were playing these crazy builds that, like, again, like a Spark Sorceress that's clearing multiple screens with a single button press. Like, if you're playing like just the hardcore meta of any game, you're probably not gonna have too hard a time. And I feel like that's what a lot of people were complaining about was
I'll not make
like, oh yeah, I can clear the entire maps in 30 seconds. Like, yeah, because you're playing a broken ass build. What do you expect? And then I think a lot of the other side of that issue is people who are complaining that things are far too hard now are maybe there's a bit of forgetting what I mean, we're starting over. We don't have access to shit. Crazy. We don't have access to like crazy gear or overpowered specs at the moment. The meta is reestablishing itself, so
Watch your step.
I have every confidence people are going to figure out ways to break the current game as it is now. It happens with every patch. There's a little area we didn't explore down. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, okay. We are coming up to soon. We'll be at the. Whoa. Whoa, what's... Shit. Excuse me. So, I know that looked like there's some shenanigans going on with the lag right now. That was not just me misclicking a whole bunch of stuff. That was some interesting stuff that happened right there. I was warping around all over the place. Unfortunately, we are running out of big. Well, no, we're out of big space. Actually, are there river hags at the very beginning of the game? I think there might be. Am I hallucinating that? So what are you? What do you have? Lightning resistance, okay. At this point, I've got so many gems now that I kind of want to get a river hag just to try it. If we don't find like an optimal one, if we just find a river hag, maybe it would be a good idea just to grab one and see what it's able to do. Like I said, I'm banking on it doing a shitload of damage, but that could also not be the case. Like, it could be incredibly weak, and if that's the case, I mean, I would probably just stay with what I have currently. Actually, I'm a little surprised we haven't seen at least a river hag. Oh wow, this guy would actually be really annoying. That would have been an interesting combination. Lightning plus little purple orbs. But again, everything that I've read said don't go for the damagey stuff. It's you want buffs or temporal bubble. We could get buffs and temporal bubble. I don't know if that can actually exist together. That'd be kind of cool. We are running out of space here. Or running out of space. Running out of air. Real estate. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I know how to speak English. Running out of real estate here where hags could... Oh, what? What do you got? What do you got? It's like periodic... something... Not exactly what we're looking for. So you have periodic... Ugh! Something I have complained about. I really wish there was a better... Oh, extra. Does he... Crits? It's interesting. We do like crits, but... Okay, so we have a ton, so here's what we're gonna do.
A worthy foe.
Oh, I didn't get it. Well, I
Probably
fucked
nothing
that up.
quick already.
Wait, did I fuck it up? I think I fucked it up. Okay, well. Can you? I'm assuming you can get a river hag as a companion. Am I just working off of the wrong assumption here? Can you not have humanoids as companions? That would kind of make sense. In any case. Wait. Is this a pet or is this a companion? That would be an interesting one. Because that's a boss, though. There's no elite that's that. I'm not seeing anything that's that, but all right, back to it.
What have you learned?
No. All right, what do you got? Melee. That's right. You're garbage. Garbage. Not garbage, but I don't want to put anything into it. Ooh, okay. That's at least worth having a look at. Spirit. That is not a bad roll for Spirit. We'll throw you on the auction house. Not what we're looking for. Yep. Put you up for an exalted. Sure. You. What can we do with you? Lightning damage. What can we do? God. This low level shit really bugs me. If we could get... It's just such a gamble to do it. What do we got in our current... Stop. We've made this mistake so many times in the past. What we're gonna do is when we need a new spear, we're just going to buy one on the auction house because it's going to cost way less. We will not be dummies. We will sell this on the auction house, actually. Someone might buy it for an exalted. Who knows? Alright, we can do this. Let's go. Oh, wait. Also, yeah. Get a new life flask, stupid. Okay. So, what we're going to do is... we're going to find the next area. We are going to get the waypoint to said area. And wouldn't you know, it's right here. Oswald.
What's
Brick.
another death-defying adventure?
The Molten Vault. Alright, Molten Vault is... do they have... I don't think there's river hags in here, are there? I don't think so. Let's look up PoE2. PoE2. Best companions. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Nope. Nope. There you go. It's funny, these all go like Pillars of Eternity. Okay, interesting. Let's try Path of Exile too. Alright, this is a 12-minute video. I'm a little skeptical of sitting here and watching this. Okay, so some of these do seem to kind of wreck shop. Hey, oh wow, there's a haste aura? That's pretty busted. Invulnerability? That also seems really busted. Holy shit. Yeah, it does seem Temporal Bubble is quite popular. So it seems the ape, the big gorilla thing seems really good. Sure, what is this guy doing? Oh wow, this guy's got some interesting stuff going on. Quadrilla, okay. Interesting. So this guy is going Quadrilla. That's an interesting choice. He also is going hard into this area here, which... damage, okay. Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. Not a huge one. Right, right. Okay. That's an interesting... So what would it take to get up there? That's... What would we subtract? That might be, like, if you were going to go for bleed stuff, that might be the way to go. Yeah, the waypoint. We're going to get the waypoint. So, we've got that. We're now going to go, let's reset what we were doing. Idiot Ryan.
Another hunt, another trap.
Let's make a new instance of this. Let's also use the bathroom quickly. We'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're back. Like I promised. Let's see if we can't get, can't get our river hag here. One thing that could be an issue. Like, I wonder if we just keep resetting this. Ah, okay, respawn at checkpoint. Interesting. Okay.
Watch your step.
Yikes, get off me. The river hag. Another one? Damn. All over the place now. Yikes, get out. Where are you? You know, that might also be a thing. Okay, okay. They might have to be beasts. I never really considered that. It literally is a skill that says tame beast. So let's go and read, and reading helps, kids. Yeah. While this gem is in your socket, you can view a monster's category on enemies list. Okay, so it does. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get a river hag, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We can get the quadrilla seems like it's a good choice.
From above.
Idiot Ryan.
Come on.
So now, actually, I do want to go back and look at that guy's video again. He did seem like he had some good advice for quadrilla. Okay. Okay. Well then. Troubled camp. Ah. Okay. All right. Let's see how well this works. So this guy suggests going to the troubled camp, and we're gonna farm quadrillas. And there's a few different ones that we can farm. Seems like it's gonna be a good idea. What are you? Breaks armor. Not what we're looking for, unfortunately. Also, you're not a quadrilla. Alright, troubled camp, where are you at? Ooh. Alright, I'll take you. In theory, it should be somewhere up here. Don't they? Yeah, okay. Haste aura, that sounds really nice. Did we miss it? It's supposed to be in one of the corners, so...
Watch your step.
You do still want to look out for, just in case, one of the, you get a regular spawn out in the wild here. So that's something maybe I should look into that. Does the troubled camp always spawn? What are you? No.
Clean kill.
Trouble mask.
I've enough in my pack already.
Nope, don't have room? Really? Checkpoint, but not what we're looking for, I don't think.
You sensed it too. It moves.
You have armored. Thanks, get out of there.
Keep on him. Let's get a move on around. Losing it.
Take this.
Don't oh. Spirit, give us.
These are all kind of good things. It's not what we're looking for right now. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Ah, it's mana. Shit. Doesn't actually matter. Let's just keep looking. It's the troubled camp. All right. So this is what we're looking for. Nice.
I've enough in my pack already.
Are these? They're evasion, but still, I think we do use these from time to time.
quickly.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh. Two back. No. 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 Hmm. Yeah, it's all fine. Let's
Anything catch your eye?
sell some stuff
It's a
too.
deal.
And I feel like I don't know any of the. I don't have for an exalted. I don't see the harm in it. Upgrade a normal evasion. We like evasion. Mana region. All right. Back to it. Jungle Ruins. I think we've gotten the beasts that do spawn here, so we're gonna go and hit that checkpoint. We're gonna go then go to respawn at checkpoint. Yep. Nice. Okay. Cool. Now we're just looking for the quadrilla now. Did stuff actually respawn? I guess we'll go back and... Whoa. Something dropped? Oh, uncut support can. Well, I didn't see any rare spawn here. It said there's supposed to be a guaranteed rare. Am I hallucinating? Spawn at checkpoint. Confirm. Something, but not what we're looking for. Always poisonous, right? Yikes. that. So we did get 2 that time, but not what we're looking for.
Watch your step.
What we got here? Periodically invulnerable. That would have been not a bad one to pick up. I think this might be what we're doing for a little bit here. That's okay. That's part of the fun. These support gems for days, probably.
Almost challenge.
Honestly, we're also getting materials out of this, so it's not... It's not really a bad farm spot at all. Wrong checkpoint, but that's okay. What do we got here? Armored. Not what we're looking for, but cool.
Watch your step.
I wonder if we can, that might be a thing to do. Just kind of run it and see what we get. Nope. Get out. Don't forget you have tools to get around that shit too. There you go.
That were almost a challenge.
Okay. So we want to find a quadrilla, and we want to not kill it. Nice, we'll take you.
Watch your step.
Always helps to watch the whole video. So I guess we're gonna try and find the quadrilla, and then if we find it doesn't have the right modifiers, we're gonna respawn. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but we'll give it a shot. Nope. Respawn.
Come on.
So I think we're...
Watch
Yeah,
your
we keep
step.
getting this one.
A whirling ball.
Alpha orb out of it. Am I getting the same thing spawning over and over again? Yeah, it's this guy. No, no? Okay.
Lightning shutter's bone.
Hmm.
Here it comes!
Well, shit. Oh, chest. Thanks. I don't know about this guaranteed spawn. It doesn't seem like it's very guaranteed. Let's see. Man, we were having decent luck, and now we're not seeing hardly anything. What's going on here? Because we're not killing enough? I imagine that would be the case, but... I'm gonna say, I think the best place to actually farm this might not be here. I say it's gonna be up, but I could be wrong. There's nothing that's stopping us from going back there if my idea is incorrect. He's not. He don't seem to be having very good luck over there. I don't think we've seen one gorilla, quad gorilla, whatever the hell. Crit resistance? No, I don't think so. I guess that's the other thing, is if we do find a beast that has what we're looking for, Uh-oh. Mighty Silver Fist.
The very earth trembles.
There is a checkpoint here. I'm pretty sure.
There, right to the spirit.
Let's just kill Silverfist because he's scary.
Spirit's made its choice. Time to finish this.
Whoa.
We're wearing it down. Don't let up. Almost
Watch
there.
your step.
Don't give up now. We're wearing it down. Don't let up.
Are we? Thanks.
Pack's full.
Oof. We don't need you. Don't need you. There you go. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe there is. Yeah, there we go. Checkpoint.
Take this.
Okay. Let's see, what are other people saying might be? Spawn a checkpoint, confirm. Okay, that's good. So he's gonna be dead every time. I'm okay with that. We're not having much luck out here either. Let's go. Let's respawn this a few more times.
That was almost a challenge. Look out!
No, that's success out here either. Let's try back at. Maybe if we. Maybe if we go back and forth, we might have some better luck. Yikes. Minions, but you. What do you got? Fire damage. I think damage from minions first is not bad, but. What we're looking for. Spawn at a checkpoint.
That's the reality of
Yikes. I might have to check. Let's check the comment section. I am not seeing a guaranteed beast spawn here. Ooh. This was only posted a few hours ago, and I don't think there's been an update.
here it comes.
But I'm also seeing somebody say if we go to the temple and we choose thing where rare's got an extra modifier. Chaos Temple. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. You threw poopy at me? Is that what just happened? He threw poopies at me. Maybe there's like a rare in the area that I'm not finding that I have to kill. 'Cause he specifically says in the video, don't kill.
Don't fight. Well, not next make the journey home like that.
Yeah, stuff like that we gotta pick up. At the very least, we can disassemble it. And we'll give things a quick check.
So, treasure in particular. If you hear a click, nah.
Quickly. Thank you.
Alright, what do we got here? Life. We're gonna stick with what we got there. Oh, Jesus, Ryan, you absolute reject. Okay. Ooh, you're not bad. Not at all. Take you. You got no. Wow, that's a lot of stuff, but I don't think it's very good. Spell damage, fire damage, max mana, increased cast speed. Unfortunately, you don't have the main stuff we need. There we go.
Still alive.
Alright, let's...
Come on! Storm's die!
in this corner here, is there anything? I don't see anything, so let's respawn a checkpoint. We did kill one little tiny plant guy. Let's see if our spawn is any different. Things look a little different. We're not getting swarmed by the monkeys over there. Ooh, but you are not a beast, unfortunately.
Proof of a prowess!
Feather tiaras I know are very sought after. It was supposed to be a beast. Okay. Did see. Here we go. Okay. There's a beast. Another beast. let's respawn. Alright. So maybe we have this kind of figured out. Not seeming rare this time. What's going on? At a level. That's something. No, whoops. We went up in here, right? Pretty sure we did. Respawn at that checkpoint.
Watch your step.
Well, heck. Is there some rare that I'm not seeing?
Here it comes.
This is taking way longer than I thought it was going to. God dang. Can I sell stuff to you?
Intrepid explorer. Rare finds, rarer prices.
We want to identify this at least, though.
Bring it on.
What is the Chaos Temple? Am I going crazy? We do Chaos. I see what they're saying. Okie dokie. Gotcha.
How can I be of aid?
They're talking about Trial of Chaos.
Hey there.
Life. Oh, man.
Take care.
I suppose if I did have, if I had some more, chaos things, I could go do that. Meaning go to the Temple of Chaos, or Trial of Chaos. And, yeah. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. A few minutes here. We're gonna call the first part of the stream today. What do we got here? And that is crazy that we've only seen one. I did mess up though, so I think I've got it figured out. If you kill the thing, it won't respawn. I mean, a different beast will respawn. Emerald ring. Valuable. We're back to this, are we? What do we got here? Oh. No, not Quadrillus. Where are you though? All damage.
Watch your step.
Periodically.
Go for the prowess.
We got here. Oh well, we're not hitting him. Alright, maybe we have this down. I don't want to jinx anything.
Quick, get after it.
Maybe you'll make something worthwhile? I doubt it.
Don't lose him now.
Yeah.
No time to tarry.
Watch your step.
Keep on him.
Beyond it on.
Man, for real? Come on.
Keep on him. That's the one. Put it down.
Alright, what do you got? Hinder aura, extra energy shield? I just want to try it. What happens? Do I get? Hunting spear. That sucks. Alright, where are you at? Am I blind? Am I not? Where's the gem? Or is that what it turns into? Is the stupid talisman? That sucks if that's the case.
Using.
Oh, no, okay. Alright, so what do you have? Okay. I'm very curious to see what will this do. Took me like all the way across the friggin' map.
Here it comes!
So it says I get extra. Oh no, he gets extra energy shield. I don't. That sucks. Also, let's put. Oh shit. Back on there. Yeah. Well, do I get extra energy shield? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute here. Back here. All right. Oh man. Oh, energy shield aura. Okay, so that's what we need. Lightning resistance. I don't think it's that good.
A worthy foe!
And with that, try this again.
Here it comes! The thrill of the hunt!
And those are the things we're going after that we'd really like to see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
I'm bent double as is.
Nice. Take that.
Lightning shatters bones!
Oh, it's like its own form of gambling. It's terrible. Alright, so we're going to call things here for now. We'll be back in about an hour to resume, but we're going to have us a quick lunch break. We will see you guys then. Till then, have yourselves a good one.